Hello and welcome to Oweleketv News. I am Antonia Mwokolo. The news headlines. Federal government postpones inauguration of federal tertiary institutions governing councils. Governor Yusuf suspends Kano TV station's MD over alleged misappropriation. On the foreign scene, US unveils policy to boost carbon offset market integrity. And in sport, NWABALI wants another challenge at a bigger club. Welcome back. Now the news in details. The Federal Ministry of Education has announced the postponement of the inauguration and retreat for pro-chancellors, chairmen and members of governing councils of federal tertiary institutions, earlier scheduled for Thursday 30th and Friday 31st May 2024. The Director of Press and PR, Folashade Boriwo, in a statement said this is as a result of the presidential directive as conveyed by the State House press release dated 23rd May 2024 for a comprehensive review of the membership of the governing councils of the federal tertiary institutions in Nigeria. She said further updates would be communicated in due course while calling for their understanding and cooperation. The ministry had released the list of the governing council members about 2 weeks ago after 1 year of putting the activities of the councils on hold. Vice President Shettima has called for a global partnership to address the problem of internal displacement in Nigeria. This was as he will also pledge the federal government's commitment to ensuring the safety and well-being of displaced persons in the country. The Vice President made the call on Monday during the launch of the State Action Plans on Durable Solution to Internal Displacement at the Presidential Villa. The action plan, a United Nations Secretary General's resolution on internal displacement, aims to assist internally displaced persons find a durable solution to their displacement, prevent new displacement crises from emerging, and ensure those displaced receive effective protection. Shettima said for a country that has endured the devastations of economic disadvantages across generations, we could not afford further expansion in the displacement of the people. Former member of the House of Representatives Tajuddin Yusuf has revealed that it might be impossible for Obi and Atiku to work together in the 2027 presidential election. Yusuf, who was speaking on the premise of recent possible merger talks between Obi and Atiku, argued that he does not see the possibility of a merger between the two politicians. He said they worked together before in 2019, so it would not be out of place if they worked together again. He said they met a few days ago, and after the meeting, Atiku Abubakar came out to say he would continue to contest as long as he's alive and healthy, and that was to send a signal to those, especially the media, who were running with a notion that Atiku Abubakar might step down, shelve his political ambition for Peter Obi, but the follow-up statement a week later clarified that. Let's go on a short break. We'll be right back.
Follow us on our social media handles at Oweleketv. Visit our website at www.oweleket.tv for a thrilling journey. Oweleketv, rising star at the fairground.
Welcome back. Governor Abba Yusuf's government of Kano State has suspended Mustafa Ndabawa, the managing director of Abubakar Rimi Television. The government has since appointed Hajia Hawa Ibrahim as the acting managing director of the TV station. The official letter of appointment for Ibrahim, dated 27th May 2024, was signed by Abdullahi Bafabiche, the secretary to the state government. The letter instructs Ibrahim to resume her new role immediately. Prior to this appointment, Ibrahim served as the deputy managing director of the television station. It is worth noting that the Kano state government has filed 7 charges, including criminal conspiracy, misappropriation and diversion of funds against the suspended MD and staff officer Ibrahim Bello. These charges were brought forth following an investigation by the State Anti-Corruption Commission, which was initiated after a petition was submitted to the state governor regarding the embattled MD. 2 motorcyclists on Monday lost their lives during an exchange of gunfire with policemen who prevented an attack on the Abuja division of the Lagos State Police Command. The policemen embarked on the enforcement of the existing ban on motorcycle operations in the state when the motorcyclists revolted against the action. During the protest to express their grievances against the enforcement, the State Police Public Relations Officer Benjamin Hundeyin said in a statement he posted on his verified handle on X that the motorcyclists attempted to overrun the police station. He explained that during the exchange of gunfire between the policemen and the protesting motorcyclists, 2 motorcycle operators were killed, with external parties to rob the workplace. The Rivers State Police Command said its men have arrested 13 persons, including 4 soldiers, for alleged armed robbery, hijacking of food trucks, and diverting them to other locations. The police said among those also arrested in the criminal act was a member of the syndicate and operative of the Nigerian Security and Civil Defense Corps. The spokesperson for the command, Grace Iringekoko, disclosed this in a statement in Port Harcourt on Monday. Iringe said the feat followed a thorough investigation after the policemen made an initial arrest for suspected burglary in a private warehouse in Elengu community in Oyo Akpo local government area of the state. She said the 2 of the first set of operatives arrested abandoned their duty posts in Delta and Kogi states respectively to engage in criminal activities in Rivers State, saying their confession led to the clampdown of other operatives and their civilian collaborators. Up next are stories on the foreign scene after the break.
Follow us on our social media handles at Oweleketv. Visit our website at www.oweleke.tv for a thrilling journey. Oweleketv, rising star at the fairground.
Welcome back. On the foreign scene, the U.S. government unveiled on Tuesday its policy for using voluntary carbon credits that seeks to put guardrails to boost confidence in a nascent market after some high-profile offset projects failed to deliver the promised emissions reductions. The heads of the Treasury, Energy and Agriculture departments, as well as President Joe Biden's top climate and economic advisors, announced a joint statement of policy and principles to guide participation in voluntary carbon markets as part of its broader efforts to encourage their development. In entertainment, the Nollywood biopic Funmilayo Ransome-Kuti hit a strong double digit in its opening week. The Nollywood biopic, directed by and produced by Bolanle Austin Peters, has grossed a total of 71 million naira in its opening week. This was shared with the public by the Nigerian distribution and production company focused on film content. Film One on Instagram on Monday, May 27, 2024. This movie has amassed over 71 million naira at the box office. This early success immediately underscores a hunger among Nigerian cinema goers for content that adds value as much as it entertains, dispelling the myth that films with heavy subject matters can't do well in local cinemas. The film tells the story of Funmilayo Ransome-Kuti, Fela Anikulapo Kuti's mother, from her groundbreaking years as the first female pupil at Abeokuta Grammar School to her union with Israel Ransome-Kuti. She opposed injustices and founded the Abeokuta Women's Union. This led to a bloody conflict with traditional and colonial leaders who stood in the way of justice and peace. And in sports, Super Eagles goalkeeper Stanley NWABALI has made it clear he will be seeking a new challenge in a bigger team next season. NWABALI's performance helped Nigeria win silver in the 2023 African Cup of Nations held in Ivory Coast. The custodian has since been linked with a move to several teams, but its chiefs, who have been mentioned consistently, NWABALI is adamant as he wants a new challenge, and with Amakosi rebuilding, they can convince the Nigeria to join them. And just before we go, here's a recap of the headlines. Federal government postpones inauguration of federal tertiary institutions governing councils. Governor Yusuf suspends Kano TV station's MD over alleged misappropriation. On the foreign scene, US unveils policy to boost carbon offset market integrity. And in sports, NWABALI wants another challenge at a bigger club. And that's the package on our news bulletin. Kindly follow us on all our social media platforms at Oweleketv. Visit our website at www.oweleke.tv. I am Antonia Nwokolo. Many thanks for watching.